It's Wednesday, the 14th of September 2016. Welcome to this morning's United Kingdom talk, boys and girls. As always, birthday greetings towards the end of today's show. And what a wonderful day I had yesterday. Gosh, I started off in the morning with my porridge as usual. Now, my friend and I, we were very naughty the other day in the supermarket, and we bought the gold top milk. Now, usually I'll have soya milk on my porridge, or that, what is it, the non-dairy cocoa stuff. But we spotted this. It was sitting there, begging to be drunk. So I bought a bottle of that gold top milk, put it on the porridge yesterday and this morning. What a difference that makes. Oh, it's lovely. Beautiful and creamy. They all tell you, you mustn't eat full-fat milk or drink full-fat milk, don't they? Oh, but just have one now and again. Oh, it's absolutely delicious. Anyway, after that, shortly after that, I left. I did a show, as you probably... Oh, there's messages from yesterday's show, boys and girls. Tanya says she loved the shirt yesterday. Thank you, Tanya. That's the one with all the little bits and pieces. Very colourful. Very colourful, dear. Sarita says, awesome. She likes the new intro to the show. Thank you, Sarita. I might change that bit of music at the beginning, though. I can put a different bit of music behind the video itself, so I might do that. Thank you, Sarita. And Danny Davis says, brilliant intro. Welcome back after your short break. Yeah, now and again we have a day off. It just depends. If I'm like really busy, then I have a day off from doing the videos. So that's the only reason for that. Thank you, Danny. This morning, actually, I've got to take my car in to have its... what's that? It's got an engine light came on, and I went Monday. And they told me that I had to bring it in Wednesday, and that they have to do a forced regeneration. Apparently, the diesel particulate filter is a bit blocked, so they've got to do something to that. And they give me another car, so that's quite nice. So I'm picking up my mate actually at 10:30, going down to the garage, and then I'm going to see the car bloke because I'm thinking about getting a new car now, a bigger one, because I'm carrying around all this stuff all the time, and it's a bit of a squeeze getting it all. Would you like a squeeze? Do you like a squeeze first thing in the morning? Come here. Come and have a squeeze. Oh, I like that. Oh, do you know, I've just realised I'm lacking noise today, aren't I? I can barely get my words out. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my noise is restricted today, boys and girls. I'm being restricted. Restricted. I don't like it. Can you hear me all right? Hello? Hello? Oh, actually, if I... Oh, isn't that strange? This is my usual tone, how I usually speak. But if I drop a few octaves... Look at this. Hello, now that sounds all right now, doesn't it? Isn't that strange? Maybe I need to have the deep, gorgeous voice. Now, you could just... When I'm talking like this, you can just close your eyes and imagine one of those Adonises standing before you, about to whisk you away in his arms. And then you open your mouth and it's little old me sitting there again. How disappointing. Anyway, so going down to the car place, find out about a new car, see if I want to do that or not. I've already spoken to my accountant. Being self-employed, we have to have accountants, dear, and he told me that that's okay, that'd be all right to buy a new car and all that, so I might just do that. Not cash, dear, no, I lease cars. No one self-employed should buy a car. Why is it so hot in here with that? Is this air conditioning working all right? Just a minute. I'm feeling quite... It's probably because I've got this blooming jacket. Do you mind if I remove my jacket today? Is that acceptable in today's very hot weather? I don't think the room has had much chance to cool down yet. There we are, look. It's nice and ironed. Oh, yes, I get all my shirts. I don't iron them myself. It takes me about 20 minutes to iron a shirt. This is a very mysterious thing that only wonderful ladies can do. I'm sorry, ladies, I can't do it. You've got one over on me there. You can multitask as well, can't you, ladies? Ironing, doing the dinner, looking after the children, and watching the telly all at the same time. Or, if you like my sister, laying on the... My sister's very good at multitasking. Oh, yes. She can watch the telly and eat chocolates and drink bottles of gin all at the same time. It's marvellous. And she spends the whole day... I don't know how she manages it. I really don't, my dear sister. She sent me a message the other day and said, why don't you pick on someone else? Well, because you're there. That's why. Stop it. So that's the car. Then we're going swimming, and then I don't know what we're doing after that. So that's looking forward to a nice day today. But I don't think it will be as nice a day as I had yesterday. Oh, the cats. I meant to tell you this. The lovely Johnny Key, who sends in some of our news stories. Do you remember last week I was telling you that there is a CD album coming out which has been specifically made for pussycats? Meow, 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 meow. Anyway, this is coming out very soon. And here are some tunes that the Daily Mail thinks could be on the CD. Check this out. Cat Out of Hell by Meatloaf. There's a cat out of hell. You know that one, don't you? Yes, of course. Whiskers in the Jar by Thin Lizzy. That's a good one. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Purple Rain. Yes, you've got to sing all these to your pussies. You do. Put your pussy on the floor and sing to it. Yes. You've lost that loving feline. Of course, by the Righteous Brothers. Porberry Fields Forever by the Beatles. I don't like that song. Porberry Fields Forever. Porberry Fields Forever. It's a boring song. Eternal Furlame. La da 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 da. Is that the Bangles? The Bangles, I think. And Cat's Life, and You Know It by Frank Sinatra. Or anything, of course, by Cat Stevens. Yes, Pussycat songs. Do you know any other cat songs? Please send them in a message. Either stick a message under here or send in an email. chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk, and I shall read those out. Cat songs. Your suggestions for any other cat songs, send them in, okay? So yesterday was a lovely, lovely day. As I say, I had my breakfast in the morning, and then did a show, and then I went out to meet some friends for dinner. And some of these people I haven't seen for 10 years. Here are some pictures coming up now. There we all are. Going from left to right, that's of course me in the bottom left-hand corner there. Just next to me is Matt. Next to Matt is Paul. You can just about see his left eye there. Going across the table, bottom right is Daniel. In front of him is Carl. And in front of Carl is Jade. And all these people used to come to Heaven, where I DJ'd in London about 10 years ago. And we're all quite friendly, you know, in comparison to everyone else in there. Well, everyone's friendly in there, but we were particularly friendly. And it's so nice to meet up with people after such a long time. And of course, they were all in their sort of early to mid-20s at that time. And now they're all over 30, and everyone is doing really well. And it's so very, very nice to catch up with them again. That's Matt, who I've kept in contact with all that time as well. Such a wonderful, wonderful day. I mean, it really was so nice to see them all. And after that, I came back here, went to bed for a couple of hours, got up again, and did karaoke last night at the Golden Lion in Camden, where we are every Tuesday from 9 o'clock. And a wonderful, wonderful night. We were standing at the other end of a bar this week because they were doing darts at one. So if they do the darts, I have to go at the other end, and I kind of set up on a big pool table. And we've actually got more space down that end, which is quite good. I think we had about 17 singers and a lovely, lovely night at the karaoke as well yesterday. So all round, a very good day. And added to the goodness of yesterday, after seeing the doctor on Monday and getting these packets of movie coal powder, what helps you go? Is that good English? What helps you go? Yeah. After getting that, it seems to be working now. It worked this morning. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, I do feel so much better. Hopefully, there's a lot of these little sachets to take. I think about 2 or 3 weeks' work. And then after that, hopefully things return to normal. So fingers crossed, you know, no more straining, dear. Now, what was I going to do next? Oh, this story here. I nearly forgot that. Did you see that story? I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, about the people in the French Alps and they got stuck on a cable car. Oh, now I'm not one for heights. Do you like heights? I'm not one for heights. I went to the what's that big thing in Paris? Not the Empire State Building. No, that's New York. The Eiffel Tower. I went to the Eiffel Tower a few years ago, and I would only go up to the first level. That was it. You know, one leg. I only climbed up one leg. Oh, I remember people climbing up my leg. It's been so long now. I'd only climbed up one leg, boys and girls, and then I thought, well, that's how my mate said, do you want to come to the top? No, I don't. What if it falls down? I might fall off. Don't they have a glass floor up there? I mean, why would you want to stand there and look through this glass floor miles and miles? But that's not my idea of a fun day out. So you pay whatever it is, 20 quid to go up there, or is it francs? No, euros. You pay 20 quid to go up there to be terrified. What's all that about? Well, you can do it in the French Alps now for nothing. Look, at least 33 tourists who spent a cold night trapped in several cable cars high above the French Alps have been rescued. So they got off. The tourists were suspended above the glaciers of Mont Blanc at an altitude of about 12,468 feet, which is over 2 miles high. You are stranded in a cable car 2 miles above the ground. Not my idea of fun at all. They were among 110 people initially trapped when the cable cars ground to a halt, and they reckon the cables got tangled in high winds. They got freed on the Friday, the day after, in the afternoon, but they were up there for hours. They had to sleep, I suppose, on the floor. Just awful. Horrible, horrible thing. On the Thursday night, 48 people had been lifted from the cable cars by helicopters, while about 30 travelling in cars closest to the ground had been able to climb down with the help of rescuers using ropes. God. What did they do? Chuck some ropes up and they tied them to the cable car and came down like firemen. It'd be like Trumpton, wouldn't it? Pew, Pew, Barney Magoo, Tuffbert, Billy and Grub. Da 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 da. You like Trumpton? Have you never seen Trumpton? Oh my God, you don't know what you're missing. Type it in to YouTube. Trumpton. Hours and hours of young fun on that. Hours and hours of young child type fun watching that. Oh, it would take you back. Trumpton. We love Trumpton. Helicopters had to negotiate their way over cables, then lower a rescuer onto an area not larger than a table, strap on passengers, and individually and extract. Oh, that's a word I like. Extract them. I like that word. Extract. Extract them. Describing the operation as air surgery. No, awful. Awful. Can you just imagine that? Having to sleep and that thing swinging to. I bet it was windy. I bet it was swinging to and fro. No. What was I going to do next? I'm all over the place this morning, aren't I? Look. Where am I going to do? There it is. There it is. Swearing at work, boys and girls. Do you ever swear at work? Then I'm horrified to hear that. Look at this. Instead of saying some things, try something different. For example, do not worry. Being a family-based programme, I shall not be swearing on this programme, boys and girls. So if you were say, you don't have a clue what you're doing, do you? You could say, I think you could do with more training. Okay? Rather than angrily shouting at people, try using some of these other things. She's a power-crazy bitch. Instead of saying that, say, she's an aggressive go-getter. I mean, it's so much more British, don't you think? Not to swear. I know, you've probably got a little bit of aggression, but there you go. Try and get it out of your system. Instead of saying, and when do you expect me to do this? You could say, perhaps I could work late. Instead of saying, you are old, you could say, I'm certain that isn't feasible. Instead of saying, well, me backwards with a telegraph pole, you could say, really? My mate does that, actually. He says that a lot. Really? Really? He goes. Instead of saying, well, tell someone who gives up. Instead of saying that, you could say, perhaps you should check with. And it goes on and on. So that's what we need to do. No more swearing. I must say, and a good friend, Paul Dale, who comes a lot to karaoke's, he did say to me once, try cutting out the swearing, because when I'm doing karaoke or live things, not these, but when I'm doing live things, I use the term live very loosely. I'm feeling quite alive today because everything's flowing. It's all moving down the system. I'm so happy. I'm emptying, boys and girls. Did you want a video? No, you don't want a video. Paul says, try knocking out the swearing, because I do swear sometimes when I'm... And I have, and it's much better. I don't swear anymore. Very, very rarely swear at my gigs. So these have also now... What's this here? These have now also become child-friendly. Oh, yes. Soon, children's parties. I think I would be probably more childlike than the children. Which I think is worrying my niece, really, because less than 2 weeks till my holiday, boys and girls, till my next holiday. We've got a 4-day caravan break in Yorkshire. At a Haven Holidays, where I'll be going with my niece. She's going, I think, for the whole week, and I'm going for 4 days. I'm going Monday to Friday. When I say Monday to Friday, I'll probably leave on the Thursday so I can travel through the night. It's so much easier driving at night time. And we're very much looking forward to that. And there will be my niece, Tracey, her husband, Ben, and their little children, George and Emily, which will be very, very nice. I should be just tagging along, and maybe doing a couple of little videos while I'm there as well. And my niece, she keeps getting ill at the moment. She does so much. I don't know where she finds the energy to do it. She gets up early. I think they go to bed early, sort of around about 9 o'clock at night. But she's up early at 6 o'clock with the children. And I said, what do you do at 6 o'clock in the morning? And she says, oh, they always find something to do at 6 in the morning. And then she's got her own little hairdressers. She's got her own shop where she does hairdressing and all that business. And she's there all day. Then goes back home and looks after the children and all that. Then goes to bed. Then there's another day. And she keeps getting ill. I have a sore throat, cold. Now, what's wrong with her yesterday? Oh, she had a bad tooth yesterday, and she said it was grey. So she thinks it might have to come out. I haven't spoken to her today yet, but she went to the dentist yesterday. But she's always getting something go wrong with her. Mind you, her son recently, he's got little lumps. He's had a few lumps coming up here. And then they came up down there as well, on the glands. And they had to do some serious tests in hospital on him. That's little George. But fortunately, all these tests came out. It was quite a serious thing. All these tests came back completely clear. So I don't know how he's doing at the moment as well. I think he's all right. Because to him, there was nothing wrong. He was still bouncy and happy. It was just these lumps were coming up where the things are. But it could be an infection, I suppose. Don't these little things come... I've got one that's up there permanently because of a little something that I've got that I can't get rid of. But they do these up here, isn't it? It's there that comes up, doesn't it? I can feel that just raised. It's only on that side, actually. That one's raised there. Have you got anything raised at the moment? Keep it clean now. Keep it clean. Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to my holiday. Let's do some birthdays, boys and girls. It's birthday time here. Oh, where have they gone now? There we are. First of all, happy birthday today to Vlad Pigida, who I think is a DJ in Miami in Florida. Happy birthday to you this morning, sir. Hope you have a nice day. Happy birthday today to Sharon Fraser. Lovely picture of dogs. You're a big dog fan, aren't you? I can tell you dogs. Happy birthday, Sharon. Happy birthday today to Daniel Obrien, 51 today in Ireland. If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, then maybe at the ending of the day... Oh, I love Ireland. I've never been to Ireland. No one's invited me. I must go to Ireland. Happy birthday today to Ian Black, who is 50 years old today. Happy birthday, Ian. You've got a little bit to catch up with me. Oh, yeah. Someone thought I was 40 the other night. Yes, 40. I said, I'm not. I'm 53. You're not 53. Yes, I'm 53. No, you're not 53. Okay, I'm not 53. Someone thought I was 40. That's not bad, is it? Happy birthday today to Cill do Chatinier. Happy birthday, who's in Portugal. Not been to Portugal yet. Another little place I must visit. Happy birthday. Is it always hot there? I imagine it to always be hot there. Happy birthday today to Dominic Sinclair. Ah, a little man I used to work with in Harpo's Bar in Earls Court. My God, what's that, 25 years ago? Happy birthday, Dominic. And happy birthday today to Laura Kerr, who comes sometimes to karaoke at Central Station. I recognise your little face, my darling. And she comes and sings us a couple of songs. So happy birthday today to Laura. Let us sing the song. Where's the blooming music now? There it is. Here's music. I think my voice has come back, has it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right. Have a lovely birthday, everyone, today, boys and girls. And being a Wednesday night, don't forget tonight, it's the quiz of the week with me. Oh, yes, boys and girls, tonight I shall be hosting a quiz night each and every Wednesday from 9 o'clock at the King's Head Theatre Bar. Yes, the quiz of the week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, quiz of the week tonight. Join me at the King's Head Theatre Bar in Upper Street, Islington, every Wednesday from 8:30 until 10:30. We've got 4 rounds. We've got a general knowledge, current affairs type round. There's a picture round. Here's the picture round from last week, all in colour, because Ashley, she gets me to send the stuff to her now, and she prints it. That's not this week's one, incidentally. All in colour. There we are. 12 pictures there, 20 questions relating to those pictures. Then there's a theatre, musicals type round, and there's a music round as well. Tonight's music round is, I know what tonight's music round is actually. It's artists beginning with the letter C. Okay? Artists beginning with the letter C. And I asked them to name me the artist and the title of the tune as well. So that's tonight at the King's Head Theatre Bar, and every Wednesday, Upper Street, Islington, 8:30 till 10:30. Apart from that, another nice day ahead out there. I'm already quite hot in here, actually. Have a nice day, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye-bye.